Hello everybody, I'm Therese. Welcome to this tutorial on how to use the Windows command line interface or the CMD. So the CMD or the Windows command line interface is basically a little built-in utility that is part of the Windows operating system. So to fully understand the Windows command line interface, we should first understand the Windows files and folders structure. Starting at the disk, we have all of our files and folders, and the basic way to navigate through your files and folders is to use the built-in Microsoft Windows Explorer. Just double click on your PC icon and it should bring up the Windows Explorer. It pretty much works the same no matter what Windows version you have. I'm on Windows 10. What you see here is my my drive divided into two partitions, the C partition and the D partition. And I also have a DVD drive and a USB drive. So all of the drives, as you notice, are assigned drive letters. This one is C, and this one is D, and this one is E, and this one is F. And we'll see how that is important as we move throughout the course. To see the files, double click on your C. This is the default drive on which Windows stores all of its files and folders. You also notice that I have a left pane and a right pane, so they do pretty much the same. They display the same result. If I click on the Windows disk drive here, or this little arrow, it displays the same structure of folders, except for one thing. This pane doesn't show files, it only shows folders. And to show you that, I'll click on, for example, the Windows folder. You'll see that I have the same structure, except for this one doesn't show files. Meanwhile, this one shows folders and files. Now let's see how we can do the same thing, but this time using the Windows command line interface. To fire up the Windows command line interface, go to the Windows startup search box, type in the cmd, and it should bring up the Windows command line interface. This is the first method. The second method is to click on or press the Windows key plus R and type in cmd, and it brings the same Windows command line interface. By default, I'm immediately assigned this path, which starts from the C drive, then a folder named users, then another folder named analogous. Remember, I said previously that each drive is assigned a drive letter. This is where the drive letters become handy. In cmd, you don't have anything clickable. If you want to go to the D drive, there is nothing to click on. If you want to go to your USB drive, there is nothing to click on. You have to type in the drive letter, the drive assigned to that drive. So the drive letter is very important, and this is always followed by colon, as you can see with the C drive. The slash in the CMD represents folders or directories. We have a directory named users in the C drive and another directory or folder named analogous. So what if I want to go to or navigate to another drive? All I have to do is type in the drive letter followed by colon and hit enter. As you can see, I'm working from my USB drive. It is assigned the F letter. On your computer, it may be assigned a different letters, so the F is not universal here. So if I want to go also to my D drive, all I have to do is type in the drive letter followed by the colon and then taken to the drive letter to the D drive. But if I want to go back to the C drive, all I have to do is type in the C followed by colon and hit enter. And as you can see, I'm taken back to the location, to the folder I was in. So the CMD remembers the folder I was in. So let me go back to the F letter, F drive, Now, what if I want to see the content of a drive? What should I do? This is where the command dir comes in handy. Dir stands for directories. Type in dir and hit enter. And what it does is it displays the content of this drive. And as you see, this drive contains files and folders. Notice that also it contains some extra information like the date and time in which this file was created. And certain lines here contain this dir. What does it mean? It means that this is a folder. It is not a file. So these are folders. Sorry. And these are files. So what it means is these are directories or folders, and these are files. And notice in front of files we have the file size and the file extension. Now, what if I want to look inside a directory or a folder? Should I type in dir? No, dir displays the content of a drive or a folder. To go to a folder, type in cd, which stands for change directories, then the name of the folder. Let's suppose I want to go to folder 1, type in folder 1 and hit enter. At the moment I'm working from folder 1. To see the content of folder 1, type in dir and hit enter. Then again it displays the content of folder 1. Folder 1 it contains other subfolders and a txt file. If you want to look into another directory, type in cd again and the name of the folder. Let's suppose it's I'm going to navigate to subfolder 1, type in folder 1, and here I am in folder 1. To see the content again, dir, and again this folder contains mp3 files and another txt file and a subdirectory. But notice with me this dot and dot dot. What do these dots mean? So they are not directories, you cannot navigate to them. Basically they are just markers used by the command line interface to indicate the position where it is. So the dot signifies or indicates that this is the current directory. It indicates the current directory I'm working from, and the dot dot indicates that there is a parent directory behind this one or above this one, which is folder 1. So let's navigate to another subdirectory, which is this one, cd, the name, subfolder 2, and hit enter. Type in again dir to see the content of that folder, and here again I see another subdirectory and some other files. To go to another subdirectory, same process repeated. Cd is always responsible for changing your directory. Now what if I want to go back to folder 2? What should I do? Cd, you should type in then cd, then dot dot. As you can as we see here, this indicates that subfolder 3, which I'm working from, has a parent directory, which is subfolder 2, number 2. Then hit enter. As you can see, I'm taken back to folder 2. Same applies if I want to go to subfolder 1. Same thing applies if I want to go one notch back till I reach, for example, the root directory. Now let me go back to where I was. So cd subfolder 1, cd subfolder. If you want to, there is a little trick in cmd. If you want to be quick, just type in the first names of your folder and press the tab, then it automatically completes the name. This is a very handy feature. I use it all the time to save time and energy. I don't have to type in the name again, and it's a daunting process. Hit enter, cd, for example, I want to go to subfolder 3, just type in the first letter of your folder or your file name and hit the tab button, and it completes the name. Okay, now what if I want to go all the way down to the directory, to the root, and I don't have to go one notch back again? So you can do that, of course. Just type in cd, change directory, then backslash. Then it'll take you all the way down to the root directory. So to clean up the screen, just to look tidy and organized, type in cls. cls is responsible for cleaning the screen. It doesn't delete anything, it just cleans the screen to save space. Hit enter, and here we go. Now if I want to go back to the C drive, all I have to do is type in the drive letter. Always remember the drive letter is followed by colon, then hit enter. Then as you see, I'm taken back to the path I was in, so the CMD always remembers the path you're working from. So what are these commands? Basically they are nothing but programs run by your computer, and they are divided into two groups: external commands and internal commands. Internal commands are commands like dir and cd, the ones we just saw. So these commands are internal because they are not stored on your hard drive. They are not located in your hard drive. If you go to your C drive, then go to Windows/Windows System 32 and look for these programs, you won't find them because they are not stored there in the very first place. So where are they? When you boot up your Windows, they are loaded into memory. They are part of the command line interface. They are loaded into your memory, and they work from memory. Whenever you type a command, you hit enter, they work from the memory. And we will go explore the boot up process in the next coming videos. And so let's go back now to the external commands. The external commands are commands which are indeed stored on your computer. They are stored on your hard drive. Commands like pin and ipconfig and many other commands, like calculator, for example, and many other commands are programs that are stored in the C drive. And we will also discuss in depth these commands in the next coming videos, in the next coming chapters of this tutorial. Let me clean the screen. So that's it for today's video. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe. It means a lot to me. And also, if you like the video, don't forget to click the thumbs up button and share the video with your friends. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.